Okay, for this T4 150, basically the same. You need to get in here and hoover out all of this stuff. Then down to the grates, all those little holes and slots that you see need to be clear on the grate. And just hoover out and clean. This bricks can come out. Double check that those are clean. I don't know what, but you can go in that hole and take off the covers, but you must be sure that there's a plate lifts off and you can see on top of the was. Need to check all that is clean. There's little holes, check all those are clear, and as best you can hoover all of that out first. Hoover all this, hoover this, take the ash box off, hoover all around there. Check the door seal is okay. Copper grease or grease onto those. That should be good. Take out the thing, blow that hole through, hoover and check and clean all of that. Check these cables are nicely orientated, not against anything. Check the STS 70 has pressure like that. Check this is on here, so it trips the boiler, and just listen. You can hear it click whenever that comes up. Should send the alarm. This would be better to be tie wrapped up nicely. That's not very good. Tie wrap that up. This also isn't right. This screw, take out that screw and get that adapter in beyond the screw in, and then the screw should be on this side of the adapter. Double check for water. Looks like we need a 3-way valve on here. Double check open and close on the units. Check the pumps working. Check for leaks. So there will be a lambda probe, probably here somewhere. So the was is in there. That's a temperature. Oh, the lambda probe is in the side here. This needs to go. Can maybe lift this. So there's the lambda probe there. So it really has to come out. So unplug it, count how many turns. So when you put it back in, twist the wire the opposite way, twist it in 10 turns for example, and it'll untwist the cable. You need to take that out and just very gently tap it, just like that. Clear out the rubbish and check that the little tiny holes are all clear. I'll go and find one and check. Check, I think when you're in here you can see, if you open this doors, you can see through to the flue fan. Make sure all of it is clean. I think every service, if on these guns, put on a new element and leave the old element as a spare. Could take off this cover, check the chain, oil or copper grease the chain, and check the bearings. The telltale sign is usually some dust on there. Just double check the stoker bearings, and there that the bearings look good. You can see them once you take off the cover and see that's good. Again, double check you leave that on, and shut up the door. Doesn't need to be Polish tight. Check that this, you can see in the hole, this glass can be removed by just gently pulling this, and the glass falls out. So you can clean the glass. If I'm not taking it out, I have only one hand that's going to fall. Sometimes there might not be a glass, but you can see through that one, so it's fine, and leave it in a closed position. Check the bin. Both augers are clear and blowing into that, and go through the manual settings, manual operation. Check always that the WAS is working and it gives a good clunk. Not a very good clunk, probably the same as Peter's. This is probably worn out. It should be a much harder, longer clunk than that. And you can check the tilt grate drives and the ash screws. Check both ash screws are turning. There's two ash screws usually, one from the combustion chamber, one from the bottom one usually from the heat exchanger. So it'll be fines, very fine stuff on the bottom one, and coarser stuff on the top one. So I think that's a very basic summary. Check the alarm history perhaps as well. Go -7 and photograph, and or check I think it's here. No. History. Diagnostic. Current fault list. Double check there's nothing on that, and then also check that error history as well, and just reset, clear the error history when you're at it. Probably clear, yes, and check there's no messages. You've green light, see if it's connected to the internet if you can, and if it's not connected there, you press that and click activate Froling Connect, and it should come back. Very brief thing. Thanks.